truly understand your mother's love when you become a mother yourself. When I gave birth to my baby, I finally understood what this meant. Motherhood is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's very physically demanding, emotionally overwhelming, and sometimes you become really lonely. And during these times, the first few weeks after delivery, the healing doesn't happen through rest alone. It happens because of good diet, nourishment, care, and the love around people. So you need to be surrounded with people who love you and can give you that warmth, and a new mother needs everything of that. One of the greatest blessings during my postpartum journey was my mother. She traveled all the way from Pakistan to be with me during this important phase of my life. And looking back, I honestly don't know how I would have recovered as quickly as I did without her. In this video, I am preparing my freezer, freezing lots of meat, protein for my mother. So before she comes, I try to prepare as much as possible. I filled my freezer with meals because I knew that after delivery, I would not be able to go to the grocery, nor would my husband. And I can't expect my mom, who is going to be new in this country, to go and, do grocery and everything. So it was a good idea to fill up my freezer so that it goes on for another 2 weeks without any of us having to go to the supermarket. If you're also expecting a baby, I recommend that you do some freezer meal preps beforehand. It can be a lifesaver. Because in the last weeks, you never know when you're going to end up in the hospital. You have your due date on a certain date, but your baby can come before that, later than that. So you need to be prepared in all aspects, and you don't need to add another stress just before delivery. People underestimate how much nutrition plays an important role after childbirth. Your body has done something really extraordinary. Whether you've had a natural delivery or a C section, your body needs nutrients to repair tissues and restore all of that energy that was spent during pregnancy time to make a human baby. And for many mothers who produce breast milk as well, they need all the more nutrients. So don't take it lightly. I spent the first 2 days after delivery in the hospital. Like most hospitals, the food was available and it was convenient and it was free of cost. But it wasn't necessarily the nourishing home cooked food that a postpartum mother needs. But at that point, I did not have much choice. I was actually glad that I was having food. I was exhausted, I was recovering from delivery, and my focus was on my baby. But I needed food that could just come to me without me having to worry about it. So I'm glad that there were free meals that NHS provided us. I am again saying they were not great, but I'm still thankful for whatever it was. And as soon as I reached home, my mother was there to take care of me. She made sure that I had makhani and dry fruits regularly. They were my go to snacks when I used to get hungry during breastfeeding sessions, because postpartum hunger is real, and you need to have those nourishing snacks on your bedside table, because otherwise you will reach out for unhealthy snacks just to fill your tummy. Makhane, if you don't know, are fox nuts. They are rich in calcium and they are really good for, backaches and all sorts of bone aches that you have. And after postpartum, after delivery, your bones, they do get really weak. Every day she used to make nourishing foods that were packed with nutrition. So she prepared lots of yakhni, warming soups, and homemade roti. These were exactly the foods I was craving during my recovery, and yakhni became one of my favorite postpartum foods. Initially, I did not like yakhni, but then I just got to know how healthy it is for me. It's light, it's hydrating, and it's so much rich in collagen that whenever I felt tired or low energy, I used to have like a bowl of yakhni with either my lunch or dinner. One thing that I took care of was milk. No matter what, I made sure I had milk every day, even during my pregnancy, after pregnancy. Whether you choose dairy or another alternative, you need to have milk because it's a very important part of postpartum nutrition. My recovery also involved healing from stitches, and I had third degree tear because I had forceps assisted delivery. Anyone who has experienced postpartum stitches, especially third or fourth degree tear, they know that bowel movements can become very worrisome. Now, because of that, you need fiber rich foods, They are very important for you. So, my mother made sure that I ate foods that supported digestion and helped me prevent constipation. Because if you don't have that, then going to the washroom is a very, very big deal. Another positive change that happened during this period was that I started eating lunch regularly on time. Before becoming a mother, during my pregnancy, I would often skip meals because I was busy, I was lazy, I did not want to make food, and that's why I did not have lunch during my pregnancy. But now, proper meals, aloo ke parathe, dal chawal, roti sabzi, everything. My mother would make sure that I sat down and ate. Even if my baby was crying, she would go and hold my baby and say, "You need to eat first. You need to take care of yourself first before the baby. If mother is well, the baby is going to be healthy." So, yeah, that is something that a mother can only do for you. And you know what? My body started feeling better and healthier when I started eating on time and the right foods. But I'll also say I did have cheat meals as well, especially pizzas and fries sometimes when I was craving for it, but not in the initial few days. In the initial few days, I was strict about my diet. But after a month, I started having foods from outside, which sometimes you may call them unhealthy, but I just had them in a very small quantity. I love her Shami kebabs, and thankfully, they're also rich in protein. So, she made these for me. The best part was they're easy to eat, easy to store, and I love the taste of it. I specifically asked her to make a big batch so we can eat it now, and then she can also freeze them for later use. What she was actually doing was making food every day and then freezing a portion of it so that when she goes back to Pakistan, I will have the liberty to just take the meals out of the freezer and enjoy them as it is and not having to worry about making meals from scratch at least for a few days. I am literally craving these Shami Kebab burgers while I'm editing this video with this yummy green chutney and lots of vegetables to make it healthy for me. I simply love my mother's cooking. I think everybody loves their mother's cooking, but I would like to say my mother is a great cook. Everybody compliments her. Every day, every morning, my husband used to come downstairs and just ask my mother that, "What's cooking today? Oh, the house smells amazing." And used to guess and say, "Before you, my house never smelled that amazing and the food is yummy." So, yeah, that's how much we used to wait for what Mama is going to make today. And she took care of everything so perfectly. Within days, she was able to take care of my kitchen and own it like it was hers forever. We also took a few road trips during this time because my parents were here and we wanted them to roam around UK and enjoy themselves too. And those outings were really helping me break up the routine of a newborn life and enjoy time as it is. So during that time we made sandwiches, homemade sandwiches for the road trips. So that they were simple and convenient and very healthy. My mother did not want me to eat outside food as much, so she made these cold sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, and vegetable sandwiches for the road trip. We used to take coffee and tea from outside and then enjoy these. And I love these sandwiches. They're so light and digestible, and you can also have them as snacks or even as lunch. Sometimes, postpartum recovery is not just about food, it's about connection and creating those memories. I used to love helping my mother in the kitchen, although she used to tell me, "Go back, rest, I can do everything." But seeing her in my kitchen, I really wanted to go spend time with her because this is also a way of spending time and creating that connection. Before marriage, I never really helped my mother in the kitchen because I was busy with my studies and then I started working, and my mother never really asked us to help us. But now, after marriage, I really, really understand the importance and I really want to help my mother. She was doing so much for me and I really wanted to pay back. During my mother's stay, my home started to feel more like home. My pantry was stocked with atta, chawal, lentils, and all the staple ingredients that are common in Pakistani households. Before that, we did not use many of these items regularly. I did not use a lot of atta or roti. I used to get roti from outside, never used to make it at home. But now it's bringing that sense of comfort and warmth that I used to feel when I was in my parents' home. Before this, a 5 kilo atta bag would last us for 4 to 5 months, and now we were constantly buying it because we were making homemade rotis. So I was just joking around with my mother that my grocery is now full of these items and it will go back to normal when you go back again. I thank Allah a million times that I was fortunate enough to have my mother by my side. Her love, her support was there with me in every step. People often say that when you become a mother, you need your mother more than ever. For me, that was 100% true. For the first time, now I understand that how much a mother's love can mean after becoming a mother myself. I wish and pray that every pregnant woman has that kind of support during her postpartum period in terms of nutrition, nourishment, attention, love, and care because you deserve it. Whether it's from your mother, your spouse, sister, friend, anybody in your support system. If people want to help you, then please ask for help because I was fortunate to have my mother, but sometimes you don't have family around you, and you often feel alone in this difficult time. And I also pray for every mother watching this, whether you're pregnant, postpartum, or you're a mother of like teens. I pray that you're surrounded by love. And those who are longing for a child, I make a special dua for you today. May Allah bless your home with lovely, healthy children who fill your home with love. Ameen summa ameen. If you enjoyed this video, do share your own postpartum nutrition tips or anything that helped you heal in this time period quickly so that this might help me or many other mothers who are going to watch this video. Take lots of care and I'll meet you in the next one. Bye.